Hey guys, this week we have some more Strongman news. The World Ultimate Strongman have released their official roster for the 2021 season, with 3 more spaces still up for grabs depending on the results from World's Strongest Man this year. But I thought I'd take you through the qualified athletes for the 2021 season so far. The World Ultimate Strongman recently posted on Instagram that this was for their 2021 competitions, not competition. So it sounds like there's going to be more than one, hopefully a number of shows. I know from talking to some of the guys that work there, behind the scenes they're doing a lot of work right now to make sure, regardless of what's happening with the situation in the world, they're going to be able to run big shows. So it's not just about, home records this time round. We are going to see big contests, hopefully in front of big crowds, but if not, it's still going to all be broadcast all across the world, and we're going to see some live action. So let's take a look at the athletes and how they qualified. The World Ultimate Strongman use a lot of other big shows as a qualifying system for their seasonal events. So let's take a look at who's in and how they got there. So we're going to start with last year's winner, the incredible Mateusz Kieliszkowski. He won the World Ultimate Strongman in 2019. Unfortunately, no live shows this year. But like we said, they're making sure live shows are going to happen in 2021. And as the defending champion, he's the first man in. Next up, we have a spicy sandwich. Luke Stoltman finished second last year and Tom Stoltman was third. They've had an incredible few years. The rise of both of them has been meteoric, and it's just going to be great to see them back. Next up, we have Brian Shaw, who was fourth at last year's World Ultimate Strongman. He's in contention again. I'm sure he's looking in great form right now. Whether he goes on and wins World's Strongest Man in a few weeks and then wants to build on that and improve his legacy, we'll find out next year. So the next 4 men that we have, all qualifying from their last year's appearance, and also 3 of these guys from performances at the Arnold's in 2020. We have JF Caron, Alexei Novikov, Mikhail Shivlakov, and Raunel Heinle. The next athlete is another qualifier from the 2019 events, Ramin Farajnazad, the Iranian. He came 10th in 2019. He's an incredible deadlifter, beat some big names in that contest. There was a really stacked lineup, and he really proved he's one of the top guys in the world. Incredible deadlifter, and he's going to be back in the 2021 season. So our next 3 athletes all qualified from this year's Europe's Strongest Man. We have Irvin Toots from Estonia, who came 3rd at Europe's, Adam Bishop, who was 2nd, and the winner from Europe's Strongest Man, and also qualified by winning the official Strongman Games, Luke Richardson. And qualifying from his performance at the Arnold's in 2020 is the American Bobby Thompson. So next up we have Ivers Schmaustelis, who was the 2019 overall Strongman Champions League winner. So really cool to see those guys get an opportunity on this big stage. Next up we have a new Icelandic athlete, Ithor Ingvarsson. I believe he came 2nd at Iceland's Strongest Man this year, and he has qualified for the 2021 season. Our next athlete was the winner of the Middle East Strongest Man, Mohamed Ezapur, producing some incredible athletes out of the Middle East right now, and it's great giving them this opportunity to compete against the world's best. Next up we have 2 veterans, Jerry Pritchett, who qualified from his performance at last year's World Ultimate Strongman as well as competing in the 2020 Arnold's, and then we have Terry Hollands, again another 2019 original. Next up we have 3 World Ultimate Strongman regulars. We've got Ian Bibi, the monster from Africa, the strongest shoulders possibly on the planet. You've got Mateusz Belsak, who is hopefully going to be back from injury in time, had recent hip surgery, and he said he wants to make a comeback. So he's got a tough road ahead of him, but it'd be awesome to see him back. And another man that was injured at last year's World Ultimate Strongman, the incredible Konstantin Janasha. He's a World Ultimate Strongman regular, and he will be back in 2021. Another 2019 competitor who has been invited again, Krzysztof Radziakowski. Always good to see him compete. He's such a fun, easygoing guy, but incredibly strong. Ridiculous shoulder strength, and in good form, he's a danger for anyone. Rob Kearney qualifying through the Arnold's this year. Unfortunately injured right now, but with Rob, he's going to want to get back and prove that he can contend with the best of the best. And finally, we have Martin Zlissis, 2019 World's Strongest Man, and he qualified also by placing 3rd at the Arnold's in 2020. So just to clarify, this isn't a guaranteed list of athletes for any particular contest. These are the athletes that have qualified for the 2021 season. The athletes will have the opportunity to do all the competitions, I think, if they wish to, or pick and choose. And there is still 3 spots available from performances at the World's Strongest Man this year. Make sure you stay tuned to see what big announcements are coming. I have Don Idris coming on to one of my podcasts very, very soon, and he's got some big announcements to make. So make sure you tune in for that, and I'll see you guys soon. While you're here, guys, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my awesome strength content.